Hello everyone and welcome to Odds Market. Today I'm going to preview this week's Champions League fixtures, providing tips from the biggest opening group games and those offering the best value. It's great to have this prestigious tournament back, and the first game is undoubtedly the pick of the bunch, as it sees second favourites Barcelona host last year's finalists, the Italian champions Juventus. Home advantage makes Barca the 1.75 favourites, and that makes sense as they've started their La Liga campaign in excellent form, with 3 comfortable wins in a row. However, Juventus beat Barcelona 3-0 on aggregate to knock them out of the Champions League last season, and despite losing Leonardo Bonucci in the summer, they're still a very strong defensive side, and I think they'll fancy their chances of shutting out the Catalans once more. Juventus have also started Serie A in excellent form with 3 wins of their own, and I think Juventus draw double chance here is very attractive at 2.15 with Bet365 and Boyle Sports. Celtic host PSG, who have just taken Neymar from Barcelona to form a really exciting attacking trio with new boy Kylian Mbappe and Edison Cavani. Then you've got the likes of Angel Di Maria, Javier Pastore, Julian Draxler, all vying for a place as well. So they are just going to be so strong defensively this season after spending so much money. Celtic are a good side domestically. They dominate in Scotland. They did well to make it this far, but this is going to be a real mismatch. This is the Celtic team that did lose 7-0 to Barcelona in this stage last season, and I think Brendan Rodgers' men will struggle to contain PSG here. The away team are huge favourites, but if you go to minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap, you can get odds of 1.7 with Bet Victor, and I think that looks good. I can see PSG winning this by at least 2 clear goals. If you think they're going to win by more, you could push it out even further on the Asian handicap. Roma host Atletico Madrid. This looks good for just a straight win for the away team, I believe. Roma did well to finish runners-up in Serie A last season, but they had their limitations exposed in a recent 3-1 home defeat against Inter, and it's a surprise to see Atletico so well priced in this match. They are the second best team in Europe according to the UEFA coefficient. They're just superb defensively and they are strong going forwards. They've always made the latter stages of this competition in recent years, and they should be too good for Roma. You can get 2.4 with Sporting Bet on an away win, which looks great. But if you're feeling more cautious, William Hill offers 1.95 on Atletico draw no bet, and that is very attractive. Man City travel to Feyenoord full of confidence after beating Liverpool 5-0 on Saturday. They're in superb form. Feyenoord are a strong side in the Netherlands, but if you analyse the amount these two are spending on transfer fees and wages, you'll see that it's a bit of a mismatch. City might concede, but you would fancy them to outgun Feyenoord. So Man City to win and over 2.5 goals looks good at even money with bookmakers like Paddy Power and Betway. Tottenham host Borussia Dortmund. They've really struggled at Wembley this season. They're playing there while their new home is built. So they're at Wembley for the season, and they've out of 2 games so far, they've drawn 1 and lost 1. They played in the Champions League last season to be able to sell more tickets because it's a bigger stadium than White Hart Lane, and they lost 2 out of 3 games. They also were beaten recently in the Europa League by Borussia Dortmund, and I think the German away team are going to have a good chance here. They've got a very strong attack with the likes of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and I think Dortmund draw no bet looks good here at 2.27 with Unibet and 888 Sport. Until Tottenham end their Wembley hoodoo, it seems advisable to oppose them at Wembley. Finally, Real Madrid, defending champions, have a pretty easy game against Cypriot side APOEL Nicosia to ease into their Champions League group. They have been struggling domestically. They've drawn the last 2 weekends and they've already lost ground to Barcelona in the title race. But this game gives them a great chance to reinvigorate their season against a minnow of European football. They're in the same group as Dortmund and Tottenham, so all 3 of those teams are going to have to comfortably beat APOEL Nicosia, I would argue, if they're going to have a chance of progressing to the latter stages. It's a really tough group, but Real Madrid obviously should make it. They're the defending champions. They're the 4-1 favourites to win the Champions League this season, while APOEL Nicosia are the 2,000-1 outsiders. As such, the best price you can get on Real Madrid here is just 1-18. while Betfair Sportsbook's been offering 80 to 1 on APOEL Nicosia, which is a phenomenal price just for a one single game. But if you look at the different lines, you can get 1.65 on Real Madrid win to nil with Sports Winner. That looks really good. I mean, they do concede Real Madrid, but you'd expect them to be on the front foot for most of the game. So I can't see APOEL Nicosia having many chances. You can get even more value if you go Real Madrid -3 Asian handicap. That's 1.75. It does look a bit far to push it, but you would expect Real Madrid to win this one pretty comfortably. So yeah, those are the best tips, but there's more on the website, so please head over to Odds Market. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave us any comments if there's anything else you'd like us to cover, anything you'd like us to do differently going forwards, because we're going to be making these videos every week covering the Champions League and all the major leagues in Europe. So thank you for watching, appreciate it, and hope to see you soon. Thanks, bye.